Howdy, y'all. Welcome back to West of Loathing. I'm back at the professor's house because I found a strange device. I forgot whether I did that off camera while I was training or during my last video, but I kind of want to know what this is, and I didn't want to find out off camera, so it might be something useful or interesting. Useful is fine off camera. This device makes batteries, or will once we fix it. Batteries. Yeah, the El Vibrato power their portable equipment with little electronic marbles like the one that I put in your transponder. I'm sure I don't have to tell you a regular source of those will be incredibly useful. Awesome! So now I got a battery machine. 10 scrap per a battery. 25 scrap per for a keystone. Well, I think Gary and I are ready to travel on our way back across the mountain to the dangerous, troublesome stuff. A horse skeleton. Which is probably extra spooky if you're a horse. Let's check those out. Ring of getting places faster. Approach the North Merkles using a tattered remains of Pony Express saddlebags. And the starboard bag's empty, but the port one contains a skeletal human hand with a ring on it. You conclude that either the horse's rider died with his hand in the saddlebag, or someone was really sad, and that the skeleton hand they ordered never showed up, even though they paid extra to have it set Pony Express. Either way, free ring. Well, that's different. Oh, almost forgot to set my timer. Completely forgot to do that last time. Remember how I almost went for an hour again? Okay, trading post. Was there anything I left here that I'm... The crowbar! I need the crowbar! I need the crowbar for at least 2 things. Mushroom picking pliers. Mushrooms without knocking loose all the important spores and stuff. Sure. I like my foraging. And a monkey wrench. I need more meat. I got more snake parts while I was leveling up that safe cracking ability. So, where are my snake parts? Probably way down to the S's, huh? Because these are alphabetized. Oh, I could just sort by new or by meat value. Nah, I'm not smart like that. I'm just gonna take them and blah 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 blah. That's good enough. Here, I'll give you a lot of valuable snake parts, although I might want to keep the livers. There we go. Their worth in money might be a little diminished by their worth as a healing item, because they heal better than the actual med kits. There, now I got a crowbar, and a monkey wrench, and a mushroom pick. I haven't found any mushrooms to pick, have I? Huh? Oh. Even the horses are turned. Okay, so I was supposed to... I kind of want to go back and check for safes. But catching up to what we did last video, I'm not gonna... What the hell? A ranting, flailing man has just burst out of the woods and is running straight for you. He's wearing a strange dome-shaped metal hat which bristles with wires and odd protrusions that crackle intermittently with bright blue sparks. So I can fight the crazy guy. Cringe. I'm gonna outfox him. I got good outfoxing skills. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Come on, buddy, cool it. I'm not gonna hurt you. The voice, it speaks. Yeah, there's me telling you to cool it. What is this thing on your head? Those bulbs and coils look a little bit like the stuff my kid brother's always messing with, only more complicated. Yarr! A loud pop and bright blue flash blinds you momentarily, and while your vision recovers, the man is lying still with his eyes rolled all the way up his head. Yeesh, poor guy. Poor human. Such bad brains to be having. Crazy electric helmet. I'm not trading all that off for 1 max AP. That is luck. Oh, that's just psycho bonkers. Okay, the postal way station. Nothing to pick outside. Postal service property, no trespass. Trespass. newspapers, got a letter to Roy Bean. Address to the House of Justice and Jelly Beans. I don't know, discovered Roy Bean's House of Justice and Jelly Beans. Fair enough. Got a blank postcard. I can send it to whoever is receiving my postcards. There's an article here about how they had to change the name of a nearby cemetery due to so many skeletons being raised there. You mark it down on your map and discover the new map location of Reboot Hill. Yeah, it's full of maps. We have no idea what any of them mean. Maybe you could ask us about them in the post office Dirtwater. Man, maybe. Want to know what bureaucratic process were involved in placement of an outhouse. An outhouse in the house. You know, like a normal bathroom. But there's also Ghostwood. I don't really want to go there yet. Because I know Ghostwood involved. I do remember some things. You're not specific. Thing on nightmares. Blue skeletons scuttling toward you, crackling blue electricity. Nice. Post-house. Did you know that bones, particularly dry bones like yours, are piezoelectric? Or piezoelectric? It refers to materials that generate an electric charge when they're compressed, like crystals and certain types of ceramic. The interesting bit is, the opposite is also true. If you run electrical current through a bone, it compresses on itself. At low voltages, this is sometimes used to compress small fractures to speed up healing time, but if too much current is applied, there's a possibility of mechanical strain in the skeletons of the bloods. What? It's good spell damage, but what? These days you see a lot of bones moving on their own accord, but even in that context, the way this one moves is pretty weird. Let's just go to the post office. We need to make progress instead of getting confused. And getting confused is indeed what's happening. Okay, so where was the... Brentwood don't have a post office. It's got this guy who used to work at a post office. I already told you one. Son of a biscuit. Amy and my beard. Did I flush this toilet? I flushed that toilet. But who would have... Whatever. Blah, blah, blah. You want piano. See bartender for Darth, dishwasher's wanted, Gary's bored. Wait, did it maybe say the Dirtwater post office? Am I supposed to go all the way back there? All the way back to Dirtwater. That's the only place I remember there being a post office. Mildred really went missing on the way to Redwood, and I'm hunting down the local mail station. Has a bunch of route maps, but I don't know which one I need. Well, that information ain't exactly secret, but I ain't supposed to just give it out either. Delivery going missing is bad news, though. I suppose it's alright just once. Wait here a second. She comes back with a sheet of note paper. Okay, so each map has a code number on it. See, based on the region and direction of travel, explains how the code you need and gives you. Okay, fine. So I just go right back to that old post office. The old postal way station. I just go Jumble Neck Mine. I'm continuing where I'm going. Explore that later. Follow the map. Chuck's house. Let's investigate that house. Something about this house makes you suspicious. You can't quite put your finger on it. This place looks perfectly normal after all. But you can't shake the feeling that there's something very wrong going on here. Maybe you're just paranoid. Oh, it has a basement. Basements are always making me paranoid, so yeah. Got all kinds of horror down there, like some kind of medieval torture dungeon. It's locked, but is it locked to keep you out or to keep something in? Whoa, it's a Plotco lock. These things are unpickable. Really? It's a lock for the sake of the plot by a fake company called Plotco, and I need to just continue. Knock on the door. Voice inside. Come on in. It's open. It's always open. Door creaks open, and you step inside the house. The interior is an absolute nightmare. The walls are covered with rusty chains and hooks, as well as a variety of wicked-looking knives and shears. A man of indeterminate age and slightly hunched posture grins widely as you enter. His eyes gleaming. He's standing near a large pile of blood on the floor. Well, that's no good. Hello, my name's Chuck. Welcome to my little blood and breakfast. Your what? Blood and breakfast. Sorry, I have a lisp. A lisp? Yeah, it makes lud sound like lud. A bed and breakfast. I see. People also tell me I emphasize words oddly, but I don't get that either. There's a pile of blood. Blood? No. I can see why you might think. Got a pool of blood. I can see why you would think that. This certainly read like blood. What is tomato soup? Yes, it spilled my lunch. Very clumsy of me. I was getting started cleaning up when you arrived. I see. I'm suspicious, but I see. Sleepy time and Earl Grape. You notice my collection? Yeah, it's dramatic. It all belonged to my father and his father before him. They were butchers. And you? I do a little bit, but not professionally. I broke my family traditions to run my little blood and breakfast. Sorry, that's private. That's my blood room. Your what? My bedroom. Alright, gotcha. Can I help you? You said you're running a bed and breakfast here? That's what I said. That's what I slewed, yes. Could I have a look at the guest room? It's in the cellar, but I'm afraid it's unavailable at the time. My last guest has only just checked out, and I still need to clean up the mess. What's on the menu then? Homemade sausages and tomato soup. I also have a special tea blend. It's a real knockout. I bet. I saw Sleepy Time there. Kind of sausages. Long pork sausages. My grandfather's own recipe. Did you say long pork? That's right. I make them longer than regular pork sausages. They're more filling that way. This is puzzling and uncomfortable for many reasons. Did you say a special tea blend? Yeah, a special herbal blend puts my guests right to sleep. It's very effective. As a mailman, why, yes, my last guest was a mailman. Such a nice fellow. It's a shame he's no longer with us. I hope you just mean that he left. I like to think he'll always be here in spirit. Thank you. I think he killed the mailman. Swap labels. Chuck doesn't seem to have noticed. What's on the menu? Specialty blend? Sure. Okay, so we put him to sleep by swapping his Earl Grape with the Sleepy Time, and now we get to see what's in the basement. What's in the basement? It doesn't look nearly as horrific down here as you expected. Unless you're particularly horrified by an unmade bed. I am so. Bag full of missing mail. Are there any other treasures down here? See, there's some good. Advanced beadcraft lucks and how to pick them. Dangerously advanced Nex-Mex. Whoa! Howie! And another blank postcard. Well, I'm gonna get out of this place. Oh my! Thank goodness you found my mail. This mailbag is yours. Yeah, I've been stressed out lately, so I took a day off and rented the room here for a sort of mini vacation. Chuck's a great guy. A little weird, I guess, but real personable. And his cooking is great. The tomato soup and those great big sausages, his tea did wonders for my insomnia, too. It did seem pretty effective. Anyway, I forgot my mailbag and wasn't sure where I left it, so I've been retracing my steps for ages. Thanks for finding it. Sure, no problem. Here you go. The mailman walks away with a bag over his shoulder, whistling a cheerful tune. Well, that's sorted, I guess. Question mark? Let's get more bean craft. I'm not touching the Nex-Mex. Not yet, anyhow. Lockpick and expertise. I already have that. You already learned everything this book has to teach you. Yeah, good point. I'll sell it for 150 meat. Yeah, I did max out my lockpicking during one of my training sessions. A cookbook! A cookbook! Okay, let's see. I can learn to debuff my enemies. Butter and beans just... There's a poem scribble in the bars, but the worlds keep shifting and changing. Elemental damage. That's a nice one. Or that sounds like a nice one. Or temporarily buff my mysticality. I never liked temporary buffs. Or debuffs, really, but that's all this is. I'll take the elemental damage buffs. You read the poem and briefly lose consciousness. When you come to, you look at the margins of the book and see the poem has been replaced by a crude drawing of you. Horrified, destroy the book. Uncanny presence. So that means, oh, that's just a passive. I don't have to activate or anything. 20%, not temporary at all. I like that. I'm a big fan of that. Okay, I'm still Redwood. What's going on? You hear the crackle of a north-southwestern lightning snake. Too bad you don't have a forked lightning rod with you. But that'll work anyway. Okay, electrifies an egg, 94 health. Gary, let's go to town with this rattler. Whoosh! And finish him off for me, bud. Got another snake spleen and some electric snake skin. Eventually, I'm actually going to start using that snake skin. Is that Mr. Mail? Yep, found Mr. Mailman too. He's on his way to deliver it. Excellent. I hope this is a new issue of Mayor's Monthly. So, can I look at another problem for you? Certainly welcome. What if the overdue book? That should be an easy one. That's the problems board. The library's only got 4 books, so it's serious business when someone doesn't return one. Our records say it was loaned out to a lady named Alexandria. That was a couple of mayors ago, so I don't know her, but we've got an address. Alexandria Ranch. How far away is it? Am I gonna die? Am I gonna die on my way to the ranch? I should be ready for that. Now I got a crowbar so I can open the unexpected crates. By unexpected, I am referring to its location, not the condition, which is nailed shut. Oh, let's open it. I got a lock and a length of rope. I don't have any use for locks that I know of. The cows came home. Well, yeah, the start of the fight. Okay, how tough are you? Can I just blizzard you guys all away? Because I kind of want to just blizzard you guys away. I can blizzard you guys away. Yeah, I can just blizzard them all away. In my fervor for training, I might have, instead of getting prepared, gotten a bit over-prepared, but I destroyed bookshelf. Diary of Alexandria. That was the only legible thing on the shelf. Smoldering books. Overdue Redwood book. Advanced bean craft. Another advanced bean craft. Holy wow! They want me to become a bean master, like super fast now. But what's with this Diary of Alexandria? You flip through the diary, most of it is uneventful, describing the life of a woman who likes books and isn't interested in much else. It ends with a passage about a soldier from a nearby fort warning her about some kind of danger he wouldn't specify, so she moved her most valuable books to the cellar and took the ordinary precautions, boarding up the windows, not leaving the house at night. Sure, that doesn't good against cannonballs. I imagine it's not. Oh, I'm getting toward the end. I only got these last 2 abilities that I'm probably never going to use left to learn. Let's go with the old bean first. You read meditation techniques and spend a few hours practicing them. Unfortunately, you get so good at clearing your mind that you completely lose your memory of where you left the book. Dang it! I'd like to learn more than one spell from a book for once. 12.5% of them. Yeah. Weirdos. Oh wait, no. I totally forgot about the important books being in the basement. Basement. Books. I has crowbar, I has lockpicking, I have safe cracking, Hey, you human! to keeping away from those lumps that are mine. Or maybe I am cooking you instead. I'm not here for whatever. You're not eating lumps off a cactus. But you goblins don't people to eating, do you? Haha, no, gross. I did saying that to scare you away. Did you scare it? Just a little. Nice. Have Gary deal with the thing. I'm talking about recipes. Recipes for lumps and other things. Yeah. Just free experience when I encounter a goblin. I have to deal with some weirdness, but if I have Gary deal with it instead of... I can still dig through. Okay, those books are all wrecked. Okay. Now, solid steel vault door. Okay, maybe I didn't need to turn my butt back around. Okay, so now back to Brentwood to return this book that's all seared and singed and curious cops. I'll go there eventually. I'm sure. Mayor? Mr. Mayor? Hey, your mail's back. Hey. Yeah, I got the book. Well, that's a real bagel biter. Oh well, everyone mostly skipped the words and just looked at the pictures anyway, mostly just the bottom half of the pictures, so that's alright. The mayor glances at the list of problems on the board. Let's see. My time is almost up, so I'm going to be bringing this video to a close, but... I think probably the soup shortage next, because I know a cave full of soup. Yeah, I know, timer. I know. I remember to set you for once. Or, yeah. We keep Municipal Soup Kitchen open to help those who are down on their luck, which is pretty much everybody around here. But we've run out of soup and need someone to go fetch some more from Soup Stock Load. I know where that is. I got 5 bread bowls. You know, because I already know where it is, maybe I'll just go and do that even though the timer is up. Wait, no, I know where the Lost Touch of mine is. Apparently, I also know where Soup Stock Load is. Cans of tuna fish, okay. Wait, that's growing on a tree. It was a tuna. Yeah, there was another one. There were tuna fish trees. Take the luck. Got a monkey wrench and a hammer. I didn't have to buy a monkey wrench. I'm a monkey. I'm a monkey. So I just gotta find a bunch of those soup nodes. Okay. Gauge now says 411. I just got to be clicking random numbers because there were no directions that came with this. Another pack of knives, you get says too much pressure. Okay, so let me hop back, and you get to 3,200. This adds 411. Let's just keep adding for a bit. This one adds... You know what, can I loosen it and try each of them so I don't have to do the math? There we go, yeah. So 411's one. So that one has 295. And 456 minus 295 makes it 100. Jeez, it's simple addition and subtraction, but it's weird numbers. $161. So 411, 161, and 295 are what my values are. Let's see how close I can get with random clicks again. Oh, 161's not going to do that. Through here, you should. Okay. Let's just see if I get up close to it with the 411s. Yep. No, I said close to it, not past it with the 411s. And then I add a 161 to it, maybe. Maybe. 2877 is where I keep tripping myself up by clicking again when I don't need to. Okay, so we definitely got to stop at 2466 then. I'm just going to see what combinations I can accomplish here. Because at 2466, I can turn that at least once. No. That's not right. I'm sure there's an intelligent way to solve this puzzle, but that's not what I do here. Oh, I might have had it actually if I would have done a 7 instead of a 5. Nah, that was just high. What if I do nothing but 7s? It's going to be really long, the number of clicks, but what does that get me? It's fully tightened. Okay, so I can't just do a whole bunch of 7s. Did I get any, like, books? Okay, books that might tell me something. I got a lot of next books. Okay, no books on this. I hate to look things up. I don't want to look up puzzles. I would rather solve them. But this is just a mathematical conundrum that it really is simple addition, subtraction, boring and easy, but they use such weird numbers that I could be at this for trial and error all day. You see, if you use nothing but 411s, which I don't even know it'll let you. Oh no, I do know it'll let you. You tried that already. Then you'll. Wait, I wonder if the numbers of the bolts are hints. Nope. Okay. Yeah, I thought 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Oh, don't even make it up far without going over. No. I could plot it out as a math problem and then solve it, and that would actually be easier for me personally, but that requires some scrap paper that I never keep lying on. Yes, I do. Doopa 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 doopa. You know what? I got a better idea for how to solve it very easily. Not in the shared folder. Back out to the So we've got our values of 411, which goes up to 822, and then if we just go straight with that one, oh no, we only want to the point where it passes 3200. What was our other number? Is 259, right? Right. Where's my game? There's my game. 295. 295. Okay, and just seeing if we do straight that number. Why you guys gotta be difficult? So that'll be a 510. That's like our most reliable number there, because it'll actually give us a straight 0 amount every even number. And the last one was, what, 160 something? 161. That would be 322. When you get 2 of that, then keep going down. So there, we got, at what point will any of these numbers actually add together to make 3200? That would have to end in a I'd have to have a number that ends in a 3 for that, but 483 is definitely too much. If I have a number that ends in a 4, I do, but I also need an extra 100 on top of that. Number ends in a 5. So I know I'm going to need at least one of each at this point, because I've tried just different combinations of them. And I know I could just cheat. You guys could even see me cheat right here and now with me recording while I'm in my web browser. But I wanted to be smart about it. I want to solve it myself. That might not be an option. I might just be dumb. I might just be too dumb for this. So if we say this is going to be that one plus this one plus this one, we get too high of a number, don't we? Yeah, we do. Okay, so let's try this again. Da 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 na 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 na. Bum, 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 bum. There aren't any of these that end in a clear 0 though, until way down at 1610. So I need the combination of these 3 to make a 0, not just an individual 0. Maybe that's what I need to try thinking about. So let's say I do that plus that plus that. No, I'm 100 down. I'm 1,000 down, actually. Da, da, na, 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 na. Did I say 1,000 down? Oh, no, that'll put me 100 over, won't it? If I go back to this plus that. No. That plus that would make an even 0 number. Oh, that makes me 1,000. It still has me low. What 3 am I adding here? A3, B5, and C2. Do I got another 2 here? That's like 300 points. Oh, no, 500 points higher than 300? I do not. So maybe I need to take a 0 and take the 1127. I'm thinking we're getting close. I think we need to take that one. And then plus, I think we're going to be over. Yeah, I'm 100 over. I'm just going to look it up, because I could be playing with that all day and still not get it. And we'd all just be frustrated. What is it called? The soup load mine or something? Soup stack load elevator. Apparently it's baffling enough that a lot of people, that there have been people searching it enough to make it a common search. Yeah, I know that. How many? Oh, we got 3 3s, 2 5s, and the rest are 7s. And I agree with you, person, random person on the internet, that as much as I like puzzles, the puzzles should kind of flow with the game, not halt the game. So 4 3s, 2 5s, and a bunch of 7s. Well, first I need to overload it and loosen the bolts again. To be fair, I showed you guys how to properly solve this mess. It's just that doing so is a mess in and of itself that could take you the greater part of a day to randomly fiddle through. I do like me some math and a lot of puzzles. I love them to death. There's a hole in the wall? Thing? I need a translator. Should I use my keystone here? I don't even know what the keystones do. I don't know what. I don't understand the language yet. Got an El Vibrato fluid. Okay, getting our bowl of soup. We just need one more bowl of soup. There are hundreds of snakes lounging around in this pool of hot soup. Maybe later. We got our soup. We're gonna head back to Breadwood. We'll turn it in, and we'll call it a day there. Oh, right there! Man that steps out of the bushes on the side of the road. He's pretty raggedy, but also extremely burly, like a scarecrow stuffed with footballs. He has a pistol and could be described as a hand cannon without getting metaphorical. Give me your dough, or else. Scold him. Where are you from? Breadwood. Well, this certainly doesn't reflect very well in your town. How would your mayor and the Chamber of Commerce feel to know that you're representing Breadwood citizens as muggers and thieves? You ain't gonna get many tourists that way. I was thinking of heading there myself to see the local attractions, but if this is how visitors are treated, I just don't know. I'm sorry. He's jumping back there looking abashed. Oh, I made a bandit be ashamed of himself. Did you bring me the soup? I need all 5 bowls filled. Got them right here. You're a real lifesaver. I was ready to go gnaw my own beard off. Mayor glances at the list of problems. Okay, so we're going to pick one more, but we're going to end the video after we pick it, so it, yeah. Let's go with the missing bread? Question mark? The baker boy cleaned our bank right out, and that's not a bit of that's not a bit of fabulous if you ask me. Fortunately, they haven't been too secretive about the location of their hideout. Can you get our bread back? I mean, the place is called Breadwood. We have to have some bread. Brad, I'll get it right back. I mean, not immediately, because, you know, this is the end of the video for today. I'll see you guys next time. Bye, everybody!